Yo, it's your boy Black Ace. Welcome back to the channel Club Ace family. Today I just wanted to more or less update y'all on my current situation I've been dealing with for like the past 3 months. And let me just tell you, life has been lifing, but whenever life does happen, just know to keep your head held high. The light will always shine at the end of the tunnel. So always just keep on pushing forward and look forward for those better days, because even whenever God gave you those good days, just know, keep your faith and know within the bad days that he's still going to take care of you. But more or less, like I said, I wanted to talk to y'all more or less about my situation that I've been going through. So about like 3 months ago, kind of been dealing with car problems. Now I'm dealing with a bike issue, but it's alright. Well, my bike is really just more or less, I popped the chain, so now I gotta put the chain back on. And since I gotta put the chain back on, thought about just why not do the whole maintenance to the bike and not just worry about one thing after the next, just kind of take care of it all at once. But I got a slight damage. Got this little guard kind of, it chipped off, so I'm gonna end up replacing that. Like I said, my chain popped off. I do still have the chain over here, but I'm gonna end up cleaning that, see if I can restore it. I don't know if I'm gonna put that chain back on or if I just kind of want to take the whole headache away and put a brand new chain on. But more or less with my car, little update with my car, I ended up getting into an accident about 3 months ago. And with that accident, it's been just causing me headaches. I thought it was gonna be a little fix, and it's keep on leading into a problem after another problem. So now I'm kind of stuck with dealing with my actions. But more or less, whenever I first got into my accident, it was just my tire, it was messed up. That's what we could visually see as in damage. Like I said, I thought it would just be that wheel hub. Like I said, just replacing the wheel hub, whatever was behind that wheel hub, and we're just gonna get the car back. But that wasn't the case. Whenever I went to go pick the car up, I actually went to go pick the car up and tried to take off and found out that I had no power steering. So I couldn't even go nowhere. I was stuck. That was kind of like my only way back home that day was my car. So it was a good thing, God was one looking over me, because God always comes first. You got to thank God for everything that happens to you, just because things can work out a lot different than they do. But that day, a technician, he was willingly able to help me out, took me back home that day. I just left my car at their shop for power steering. I don't know if I mentioned that. It was for my power steering. First of all, my power steering was out. But yeah, he ended up taking me home, and I ended up leaving it there. And then they kind of ended up finding the problem why my power steering was out, and they were helpful on that. My insurance was kind of fighting me on that, but good thing I had pictures to kind of prove my point, and my insurance ended up covering that as well. But the third time I went to go actually pick my car up, I ran into overheating problems in the engine bay. Yes, now I'm having actual Subaru problems. The whole, stereotype of your engine is gonna blow is only so long since for Subaru to actually give up on you. I know I should be getting my car back today. They're towing it back to me. I wasn't actually able to go pick it up and drive it back home. It's not in a drivable condition, but they are gonna bring the tow truck, pick my car up and bring it back to my place. And I was gonna end up kind of looking back over it myself. I don't know my next steps, kind of what I want to do with the car. I know my plan is to really keep it. That's my plan. But like I said, you never know what life kind of holds for you. Hopefully, I really don't have to make no adult decisions where, you know, it's gonna not cost me my happiness, because, you know, these are all just material things. We can live past it, and yeah, we'll live past it. We'll get through it. New things always come, but it's my baby. It's my baby. I love that car, bro. Like, every time I hop in that car, like I told y'all in that last video, that sound of that car, it's something I've never personally heard before. And I've been around a lot of cars, and just being in that car, hearing it, is just totally something different. You have to experience it and know what I'm talking about. But I'll update y'all more whenever I actually do get the car back. Like I said, I should be getting the car back here in a little bit. Should be getting a call back from the tow truck, letting me know that they're kind of on the way. So I'll let y'all know whenever I get that call, or just get the car back, and then we'll kind of go over it together. So get back with you. So, alright, bet. So now we ended up getting the car back, finally. I mean, got the tow truck. Ended up pulling up. He's about to unload the truck. He's about to unload the car. And then I'll give y'all more of a rundown. Like I said, more or less what I'm dealing with. And then it's kind of raining right now, so I'm not gonna probably get underneath the car right now. It's kind of dry, so I probably can, but we'll see. Let him pull down the car. And then I'll get right back with you. Alright, bet. Well, got the car parked in front of the garage. It's still, oh damn, ended up zooming in on y'all, but like I said, the car is still not drivable at this time. We ended up finally getting the Subaru off the truck. Well, he got the Subaru off the truck. I didn't do jack shit. I just watched him close it down. But I got the car back in front of the garage. Like I said, the car is still not drivable, so I'm gonna end up doing kind of a self-diagnostics of it, because I want to see for myself where it's linking. Personally, they have showed me videos kind of where it was linking, and so I want to see more or less if it's something where I can trust myself kind of to work on by myself. And like, I've been kind of thinking about if it is possible, if I can actually pull the engine out this car. I don't know if I want to risk it. Like, I never personally pulled the engine out of anything. I have done the work to this car. Like I said, I ended up replacing that steering rack before. Did like my exhaust on the car. I did my exhaust on the car. I did my intake on the car. Kind of just put parts here and there. So I'm gonna try to see what I can do possible to kind of help my financial pocket out, because what they were trying to charge me at the dealership, it was not cheap. And I feel like it was just because I was at a dealership. They always try to rip you off. They were still pretty helpful guys. Honestly, they were trying to help me fight my case with my insurance. It's just my insurance didn't want to give and help me cover this. Like I said, I really think it was caused by the accident, but now it's my hands to fix. I'm not gonna let it bring me down. I'm gonna keep on pushing. I'm not gonna let my bike bring me down. I'm gonna just keep on pushing with that as well. Like I said, this is just a minor fix. This is gonna be a fix, so we'll see what I can do about this. It's gonna be more down the line. Like I said, hopefully I don't have to make no responsible decisions. I probably could pop the hood for y'all. Let me see. Let me put y'all down real quick. Pop the hood for y'all right quick. Man, I miss being in here, dog. I just miss being in my car. I know it's gonna be kind of hard for y'all to see, but right now, this whole engine bay is kind of covered in oil. Like, you can kind of tell, yes, my engine is dirty. So anywhere where it has like the shiny parts, that's kind of where oil ended up kind of just spreading. Like, I guess, I don't know where it kind of busted from. You can kind of tell that there's oil right here. So like I said, I kind of want to get underneath the car for myself and kind of just do a self-diagnosis, kind of see what's kind of going on with it. Like I said, try to see if it's something I can fix or find somewhere where they're gonna kind of put it at a cheaper price, because Subarus ain't cheap. Subarus ain't cheap. If you're ever gonna get in these Subarus, just know it's a game. It's a game to play for sure. Those Subaru those Subaru memes are memeing. They got me. I'm dealing with it. So, like I said, I kind of just want to come on here, rant, update y'all kind of what's been kind of going on, why the car hasn't really been on the channel. Y'all see more of the bike, cause like I said, I'm gonna end up doing maintenance kind of stuff to it, and kind of just within the maintenance stuff, whoever knows, I might want to switch some stuff up. I've been having ideas. Some of my plastics are kind of broken anyway, so I kind of want to get those replaced. Like I said, I'm trying to personally get ready for the track season, so I don't know, might track this bike out, but we'll get back with y'all, more updates with the car whenever I do get the chance. It's raining right now, so I'm not gonna hop underneath it, and I really don't have, I do have the room in my garage to kind of mess with it, but I would have to take my bike out, move my car in, and I'm really not trying to do that much moving with the car. That way the oil puddle that it is gonna leave there, I can kind of see how big it is. They said, well, the tow truck driver, he said that the shop ended up putting some more oil in it. They drove it up onto the truck. So I want to see with personal experience just how much oil is actually leaking. That way I can kind of tell how severe it is, because whenever I first got the car back, it wasn't leaking oil. The second time I went to go pick the car up, it wasn't leaking oil, but I was driving home, my engine light ended up turning on. So I ended up pulling over, my car was overheating, sent it back, and now this is just the predicament that I'm in. So like I said, get back with y'all. Y'all have a good day. Y'all stay blessed, be safe. We out.